Hi everyone, Morgan here, and today I am doing a review of the Refuge Medical BearFAK. So I decided to choose this BearFAK. I will be honest, he has contacted me, Bear Independent. If you know anything about Bear Independent, they're a great organization. They're a great YouTube channel. They offer just wholesome, wonderful content. And, if you don't know who Bear Independent is, I highly suggest that you go look, but also look at Refuge Medical. Their kits will blow you away. I mean, they're on a whole different level when it comes to first aid, trauma kits, education, all that stuff. Really, I want to emphasize the fact that you need a first aid kit. Because even if you're in your own backyard in the middle of the city, or a suburb or whatever, and let's say you hurt yourself and you're bleeding out or whatever, even if you call 911 for help, it could be 5, 10, 15 minutes. And those minutes really make a difference. If you can help yourself, or if somebody else can help you, or if you can help somebody else, it'll make the world of difference between those few minutes that they're there and the few minutes that they're not. Sorry, if you ever see me distracted, it's mosquitoes. So anyway, so having a first aid kit, not just a basic first aid kit, but a more trauma first aid kit, like what I'm going to show you here, could help you in a variety of situations. I think having a multiple first aid kits, like I have a little first aid kit here in my backpack. And then I would also carry this. You want your first aid kits to be easily accessible. I know you're probably thinking, just get to the first aid kit. But I really want to emphasize the point that, you want your first aid kits to be easily accessible. You can like put them on a belt, or you can put them on the outside of your bag, or on a pocket or a zipper that is easily accessible and that everyone knows exactly where it is. That's one of the most important parts, I think, that everybody knows where the first aid kits are and how to use everything inside. This first aid kit is not just for you, it's for your family, whoever you're traveling with, whatever. Give them a quick rundown of what things are. And if you want, even write like a little checklist or something inside that says like, hey, use a tourniquet when, use this when, just so they can quickly reference it. Even those couple seconds of just like, okay, I use a tourniquet like this, it'll come back to them, especially if you've taught them how to do it. Okay. And also take a Stop the Bleed course, take first aid classes, read books. This is all very important. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get to the review. Here we go. This is the Bear First Aid Kit that allows for a purpose-built from combat to at home. Excels as a vehicle kit, homestead kit, or bleeding control kit for any location for your school, business, at home. Like I said, homestead, whatever. It's American made. It is made in the United States of America with a rapid deploy organizational inner pouch. So as you can see here, we're opening it and then you can just pull, boom, right out, comes out, no problem, super easy deploy. So as we're going to go through and I'm going to show you the contents here on the screen, I am actually going to also tell you the contents. But first I want to tell you the dimensions. It's 6 by 7.5 by 2.5. So let me go ahead and show you, like I said, as I'm showing you here on the screen, let me tell you the contents. It comes with the patch on the outside. It comes with a Gen 7 cat tourniquet, the quick clot, trauma shears, a chest seal, twin pack, decompression needle, nasal airway, emergency trauma dressing, abdominal pad, compressed gauze, emergency blanket, a 4x4 gauze, and a 2x2 gauze. Comes with a couple of those each. Rolled gauze, which is 3 inches, flat duct tape, medical tape, 1 inches by 10 yards, permanent marker, nitrile gloves, a pair of them, and 6 antiseptic wipes. So, as you can see, I'm showing the contents here. Everything is pretty easily deployable. I'm not too concerned about putting things back. Like you can see, I'm kind of like trying to get back. But like the whole purpose of a first aid kit is to easily deploy. And as you can see, I'm very easily taking things out. And nothing is difficult to take out. Everything has been very easy. This is for the airway, abdominal pad. Another abdominal pad. This is a vent wound, chest seal, quick clot. And this has some other basic supplies like a little survival blanket. This has a triangular bandage, a compression gauze, some more gauze here, duct tape, always handy to have, and more abdominal pads. I will say the items in here really do require some additional training. I would highly recommend getting in a Stop the Bleed course at the very least. It will teach you how to use a lot of this. There are also, Refuge Medical does offer some first aid classes in various places, but if you can find some medical and first aid classes in your area, it's really good. Try to watch YouTube videos. I don't think that I think YouTube videos and some online training can give you good bases, but really getting into a class is really going to be so helpful. The concepts and ideas and everything really come together when you really get hands on. If you can watch a YouTube video of like how to put on a tourniquet, and then you go with your tourniquet. Like, I would leave this tourniquet in here. A lot of people say unwrap the tourniquet because when you need it right away. If you want to do that, go ahead and unwrap the tourniquet and then put it back in. But if you have, like, I would get a practice tourniquet, practice with that, understand when and how to use it. A tourniquet's not going to be for every type of bleed, you know what I mean? But there's chest seals in here. Understand how to use that. I didn't understand how to use that for a long time. You want to understand how to use every single thing in your first aid kit, and don't not get this because you don't understand how to use this stuff. Get this and then understand how to use this stuff, because this stuff's important. This helps you with the extra bit of medical knowledge that where band-aids aren't useful, where you need something more, okay? Especially if you are outdoors a lot, or even if you're not outdoors a lot. Things can happen. You just don't know, even at home, okay? But I would definitely be taking this with me no matter what, wherever I go. Even just walking around the property, stuff like that. You really want to make sure that you are well prepared. And this can easily go on my backpack, or I could definitely put this on my belt and just have it on my back like this. It's not heavy, it's not bulky, like it seems heavy and bulky, but you have to prioritize things. And first aid is a priority to me, especially because I spent so many years not prioritizing it and then realizing how truly important it was. Like, if something happened and, it was just me and my husband, and like medical attention was, 30 minutes away, what am I going to do in that 30 minutes? Just bleed to death, or, just sit there and wait? I mean, that's a big problem. And so being able to do something before help arrives is kind of the whole point of, having your own medical kits and things like that. And I specifically chose this one because I think more people need trauma kits like this, kits that go further than Band-Aids, basically. While I love Band-Aids, my kids love Band-Aids, we use Band-Aids all the time. That's a good start, There's a lot more to first aid and medical attention than just some Band-Aids and gauze, right? So definitely a kit I highly recommend. It's so well thought out and put together, and it's worth every single penny, I tell you what. I hope that you will go check out Refuge Medical, and again, go check out Bear Independent too. Both fantastic company, fantastic people, fantastic content, all that. So if you would like to learn more in written format, head down to the blog post down below and learn more about this in written form. All links and everything down below in the description. Thank you all so much for watching. Conquer tomorrow by preparing today.